Welcome. And for those of you who are coming back, welcome back. A couple things. We're live streaming tonight, so if you want to turn your devices off, that would be great. The good part about that is you can go home and watch this on our YouTube channel. So you can see, in case you missed something or you want to watch something again, you can see it on YouTube. We are a nonprofit. We run on volunteers. Tonight we have Chris on sound, Gary on video. We have Kyle on the door, and we have Belinda on the bar. So thank you, volunteers. We have 3 restrooms, one here in the venue that you probably don't want to use during the show, but that is your choice. There's another one. There's an instrument store on the other side of the bar wall. There is a restroom in the back wall of that store, also up the stairs. If you like this kind of music and basically anything that isn't overly produced or crazy, we have an email list, and we have a lot of shows. We did 300 shows last year, so yeah. So if you are so inclined, or if you know people that are maybe my age instead of yours that don't want to drive at night, we have afternoon shows for them. So there's a lot of different programming. There's stuff for teens, there's blues, there's jazz, we're starting a new bluegrass open mic this month. Oh my God, it's May. So a lot of stuff going on, but I'm really excited. We had these guys here. You were in a showcase, and I'm like, yeah, we have to have them back. So we're going to start. Clara's going to do the first set, and then we'll take a break, and then Tillinghast Mountain Duo will come up and do the second part. So let's welcome Clara Duffy.
This is very exciting to be here. Thank you, Artichoke, for inviting me back. I love it here. This is like my musical home away from home. And if I say that a lot, maybe Shelley will let me play here a lot. Okay, I've got a really special collection tonight. Yeah, I hope that it shows kind of a lot of different styles. There's been a lot of different moods and feelings that have come through on this album that's not an album, but if anybody wants to record it with me, let's go. But I'm going to start with actually a cover of one of my favorite poets in town named Jeffrey Martin. Yeah, he's very special to my heart, and he's been a musical salve for the tough times. And this one's for you. I read a story about a coal fire burned 80 miles underground, under rivers across a state line, without a flame, without a sound. Burned a building and some fence posts, and it came from dirt into the sky. When they interviewed the townsfolk, they said that hell was on the rise. Now I'm looking out a window while you are sleeping, scared out of my mind, oh no. I feel that fire creeping. Everywhere I go, always burns down. Everyone I love, yeah, they're trying to figure me out. Everything I knew, I am buried underground. I saw a picture of a picture that reminds me of myself. like a coal fire burning underground. From up above it's hard to tell, but you said that I could stay here, open my chest for you to see. All these acres of wildfire that are burning down in me. Now I'm looking out a window while you are sleeping. I'm scared out of my mind, oh no. Feel that fire creeping. 'Cause everywhere I go, always burns down. Everyone I love, yeah, they're trying to figure me out. Everything I knew is on fire, underground. I read a story about a coal fire that burned 80 miles underground, under rivers across a state line, without a flame, without a sound. Oh, without a flame, without a sound. Okay, so that's Jeffrey. Yeah, that's Jeffrey. And now I'm gonna be really brave and play the newest one I got. Yeah, fresh. And I wrote it on the piano, so you can use all of your imaginations and hear the flowing piano music behind it. Have fun with that. Cheers. The canyon tells me time will smooth out the edges. The oxbow turns, says it all comes back. Well, how can the heart feel alone in all this great together? Well, the heart's a river, she's seen the great dam crack. And all that I know is all that I've held, and all that I've held has taken its turn and fell. I ask what landscape best matches his insides. Are you calm on the surface, your depths as alive as a lake? He said canyon lands, dry riverbed of smooth sandstone, where the floods leave a path like a map of what's at stake. All that I know is all that I've held, and all that I've held has taken its turn and fell. All that I know is all that I've held, and all that I've held has taken its turn and fell. want to keep holding. My arms are all broken. I want to keep helping. I'm losing myself. The doers keep doing. I'm rooted, irate with time's leaving. A tree by the sea is resilient, but twisted as hell. And all that I know is all that I've held. And all that I've held is taken its turn and fell. All that I know is all that I've held. Oh, and all that I have held has taken its turn and fell. We're starving with a hunger we have no words for. Resisting the river turns ribs to a cage. It's a deep marrow feeling, our broken arms healing. Arms, they're all empty, they're empty, they're empty, flung skyward for a change. And all that we hold, is that all that we know? Or can we know hope for a great untold, for an eastern gold? What do I know? Don't worry, they're all kind of sad. They're all a little bit like that. Okay. Oh, that's so scary. It's probably not in tune. Okay. Oh, thanks. It's just water. Okay. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm really excited to be singing to you. Yeah, this feels really nice. And seeing all of you together feels really good too. Some new faces and a collection of people who don't always get to spend time in the same room. So thanks for being in here together with me. That's the best. So this one is a song about when you mess up and you wish that you hadn't, because you have like really high standards for yourself, not messing up and doing things in a particular way. And then as soon as you mess up, you're like, well, F everything. I guess I should just like be an outlaw now and like flip over tables and like F everything up. So that's just like a feeling that I had semi-recently. And this song came out of it, so cool. And all relationships were salvaged, thank God. Okay. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I wanna move away, reinvent, tell a joke and start again. Be a joke and be okay with it. Does that sound bad? Oh. Are you sure? Does it? Yeah? Okay. Okay. It's there's not like a guitar funny thing happening? Oh, okay, cool. We like it. The people like it. I'll keep going. From the top. I wanna move away, reinvent, tell a joke and start again. Be a joke and be okay with it. Integrity suck my eggs. I'm only me, I'm just a friend. I need some space, the other me is dead. All once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. All once again, I teeter and smolder. I want to shake my bones awake so all my demons can relate. They'll see me and commiserate. Ooh, tell me that it could be fun to let my seams just come undone. Flip a table, rob a bank, and run. All once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle hold'em. Oh, once again, I teeter and smolder. Oh, little living thing, awakened in the stream, taste the river in your scream. Oh, little human fish, can you accept this won't last? And once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle, hold 'em. Once again, I teeter and smolder. Oh, once again, I'm tumbled over. White knuckle, hold 'em. Oh, once again, I teeter and fall over and over. Once again. That's a good one to mess up on because it's so forgiving. Fun. Okay, this one's also very forgiving, and this might be the sing-along one. You know in the crowd who you are. This one is inspired by my dear friend Catherine, who's sitting over in the corner and loves a good shout-out. Yeah. She's a poet, and a lot of what she says to me sticks and becomes a song. So thank you for that. And it's called Change is Hard. How about what you've got, Richard? Allergies. When I'm awake, I want to stay up. When I'm asleep, I want to keep dreaming. Oh, it's the change that's hard, always changing. I thought I knew what would happen to me next. Don't record that. It's a bad case of not what I expected. Oh, it's the change that's hard, always changing. Don't look at me while I am changing. No, I'm not there yet. Please don't peek at what you'll get. My brother brings me stacks of All these paintings just waiting for their hooks. Oh, it's the change that's hard, always changing. Don't look at me while I am changing. No, I'm not there yet. Please don't peek at what you'll get. Don't look at me, I'm still changing. Oh, pretty soon I'll be fine. I think I just need more time. She asked, is it cry day or is it a dry day? So I let her in when my birthday's going sideways. Oh, it's the change that's hard, but you're always changing. Don't look at me while I am changing. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be fine. I think I just need more time. Don't look at me while I am changing. No, I'm not there yet. Please don't peek at what you'll get. Again. Don't look at me while I am changing. Yeah, pretty soon I'll be fine. I think I just need more time. Don't look at me, I'm still changing. No, we're not there yet. Please don't peek at what you'll get. Pretty soon we'll be fine. I think we just need more time. Thank you for singing along. I'm going to read something that's not a song, but it's something that I wrote in preparation today for this show. And especially as it's just like so much fun to play up here in a way that's not perfect. I feel like there's a lot of grace for just goofing and being where it's at right now. And so this was kind of like the thought project that I had today as I was preparing for it. And that songwriting is resistance. Resisting devastation by lifting voice. Resisting the impulse to hide what's too messy or too true. Responding to divisive war cries with human heart songs. Resisting the socialized urge to quiet myself, to wait for permission, to spend all my meticulous time perfecting instead of performing. And my songs are a resistance to the performance art as a song and dance that's out here. I hope they're a window to the dance that's in here. These songs, in my heart, are resistance to business as usual. I hope that they make us all feel more up close and thereby more in love, because love, of course, is the great engine for the long road of revolution. that's just a little bit about what I was thinking about today. Yeah, songs. It's a vulnerable little thing up here, but this one's less. This next one is especially vulnerable because it's new, and it's kind of a love song. And it's really cute. Yeah, and how sweet to have, like, you know, that feeling of intensity and resistance and like sadness and all the, you know, grief journeys that we're all going through, and also to have the play and the lightness and the curiosity and the expansion that it is to have a huge crush on somebody. Yeah, not to embarrass him, but he's Woo! Okay. Whole life stutter, you hold me better than I thought could be. Goosebumps shudder, my heart flutters when you sing to me. Oh, I don't know, but this could go good. Been a long time wishing that something would. A quick connection, but my heart's protective. What could go wrong? My friends will laugh when just 3 weeks in I already wrote a song. Oh, I don't know, but this could go good. Been a long time wishing that something would. Match your stillness. Do you feel this like signs for the blind? Record flip. Come read my lips. Our thoughts entwine. Oh, I don't know, but this feels so good. Been a long time wishing that someone would. Oh, the guides must have finally understood. All that wishing. One short life can slide on by with one's good. Somehow feels like resting. Oh, I know that this one's good. Giving me something good. Giving me something. That's just a cute thing you can do. Now that everybody's blushing, especially me. Yes, that's very sweet. And also, like, the whole, like, good thing, like, you don't have to be good. You know, Mary Oliver taught us that. You don't have to be good. Be bad, maybe. But, like, be good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. This next one is called Let Life Be Alive. And it's a it's a banger. It's a bop. And I am going to play the next few songs in kind of succession, the way that I wrote them, in order of how I wrote them, kind of starting in the fall. And it's an interesting coincidence, but not a coincidence. That's really interesting. Coincidence? Different from coincidence. They match. They match very closely what was happening in my life, not coincidentally. It was absolutely in response to what was going on. And they are thematic in that way. So there was a lot of like scary, shaky. There was a lot of like, when I wrote this one, it was at the beginning of this whole thing where I didn't know where my thread was going. I talk about my thread as like this thing that you hold on to, that you follow. There's Bill's, who's our William Stafford? Bill, our Bill Stafford poet, who writes about the thread that you follow. And you know what that's about, and other people might ask you, like, why you do the stuff that you do, but you know that you're following this thread. And in October, I felt my thread was just like this. It was like it had been severed, or it was like frayed. I had no idea where the end of it was going, and it was a scary thing to hold on to. And I think I was sensing this, all this stuff that was about to happen. It's like my body was preparing for, like sensing that, like, oh, whoa, you've got to be alert and pay attention. And a lot of songs came out in the fall and in the winter. So this one was in response to that kind of flaily thread feeling. And it's called Let Life Be Alive. Well, I want to do something obvious and easy. Work is a breeze and I'm done with the day. I want to do something important to community, inspire more unity, and help make love stay. But I'm tired, and you're not surprised. We're entirely wired, it's all by design. I want to do anything hard but worth it, heal someone's hurting or break and repair. I want to do conflict gracefully, bravely, completely dismay me, teach me I'm wrong. Ceasefire, ceasefire, let life be alive. You are blowing apart kids born to be learned from. I want to live clearly, take time yearly, sit in reflection and celebrate change. I want to live truthfully, contact my youth me, call her up, invite her in and ask her to play. 'Cause I'm fire, and you'll catch a light. Take a long drag of it, sip on my wine. I want to be fire, let us get warmer, let us come closer, let life be alive. I want to be fire, let us come closer, let us get warmer, let life be alive. Thank you. Okay, you'll notice that I really love 3 to 5 chords the best. They're my favorites. And I do this real tricky thing. It's very clever move where you slide the capo up and down the neck, but I just love my 3 chords. Yeah. Wait, I hear the magnificent laugh of my voice coach back there. She's so cool, you guys. Allie Boyce is in the house. Hi, Allie. She teaches me so much cool stuff, and we just do karaoke and jump up and down in her living room sometimes for our sessions, which is great. If you're into that, you should check out Allie Boyce. Plug. Okay, this is a couple. The reason why I bring up the chords is this is a little collection of 2. This is a duo of songs that have some experimental chords for me. Oh, yeah, wild. It gets a little bit wild. There's maybe a B7 in there. Yeah. No, if you don't know, it's hard. And there's also an A7. All these 7s. Yeah, it's you'll hear it. You'll hear it when it happens. And I'll blink. Okay, great. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I got it. You know. Thanks, you guys, for being here. I'm so happy to play for you. Bring that around again. Let's do it. Ever get anything with those eyes like stolen time? Does it feel wrong or right? Ever get anything worthwhile with your smile? Did it feel like a lie? What if I'm only good compared to? What if I close my eyes and you didn't die? Your hands reach up and fix my tie. I imagine what you'd say, and I look away. 'Cause you could lie, you could lie. What if I'm only good beside you compared to? What if who I could be died to beside you? Wow. Waiting in purple sage, we're on the same page. What if I lose you anyway? What if the wind stood still? Would we still smell? I don't want that one yet, turn it. Waiting in purple sage, we're on the same page. What if I lose you anyway? What if wind stood still? Would we still smell the smoke coming off the hill? What if my well runs dry and we're only goodbyes, only good besides? One time I was walking through Irvington Park on my way to play with my friend Celine, and I had my guitar, and I was on my way over to whatever park bench we were gonna set up on, and I had some time. I got there early so that I could mess around, and I'm passing this park bench, and there's this older man with his bike next to him, sitting down on the bench, and I was like, just walking by, hey. And he was like, oh, what kind of stuff do you like to play? And I was like, oh, I don't know, all sorts of, I like to write music, and I like to play all sorts of stuff. Do you play? And he said, no, but my Aunt Clara, we called her Clara the Cowgirl, and she played for me all the time growing up. And I was like, shoot, I've got to sit down next to you. And we just had the nicest time. His name his name is Ricky Mountain, and he has a twin brother named Rocky. Dude, you are made up. You are made up. But he was so real, and it was wild. I felt like he was like some kind of angel that just was there and was from a different planet or world or something, realm, and it was just right on time. I played him this song and he was like, yep, that speaks right to it. And I was like, wow, that's high praise from you, Ricky Mountain. Should I play you another one? But it was so bizarre in this time, in this moment in my brain. I was waking up with these songs in my head that were kind of resentful of someone who had died. And I was like, whoa, is this someone that I heard a story, I've interacted with recently, and I heard their story and it stuck and became something in me, and now it's coming out in songs. So that was a curious I guess I'll just explore this and pull it out. And this next one is called La Noche Boca Arriba, which means the night with the mouth wide open. Which it makes you need to take a sip of water. I woke up with my mouth wide open and this song in my head, and I was like, wow, I've got to write it down right away. And this is it. You're gonna hear the A minor 7 again. I've been waking up gaping, mouth open dreams, some strange awakening with tear-stained cheeks. My knotted up heartstrings suggest it was you, and a fast fading memory of all that I knew. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tied up my dreams and left me undone. Well, the birds have it easier, they know what they need, nesting and singing and little mouths to feed. And I'll keep on rising each cracked open day, and I'll keep on crying for what got away. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tied up my dreams. Oh, fast fading visitor, what have you done? You tied up my dreams and left me undone. I noticed the time, and I can, let's see, what do we think? If we do, let's just do one more. I'll do two more, but they're short. So it turns out, after all of that bodily experience of like what's going on in my psyche, a dear friend of mine died in January, and it was a lot of tumult leading up to that devastating end. And I was very close into it, and I'm still very close into it. And this one is for him. It's called Hitch the Wind, because he was obsessed with recently wind sports. He had like devised this whole business plan for highwindsociety.com. And he was going to be really big in the gorge. But this song is called Hitch the Wind. And it also reminds me of John Muir saying that when you try to pull just one little thing, realize that it's connected. It's hitched to everything else in the universe. And that very much feels like we're resonant with this friend Lawton. I see the wolf in the tree, but the forest, well, that's lost. I hear the wind in the leaves, it's singing through what's gone. Threadbare, worn through. Lottie, oh, look at you. When you said it out loud, did you set it down? Oh, did you set it down? So bright, so bold, you won't get old. We'll miss the story you never told forever. New sense, old friend, set free, cut loose. I've never held the daylight. Oh no, I never needed to. So bright, so bold, you won't get old. We'll miss the stories you never told forever. Coal fire behind your eyes, too wild for the driver's side. You hitched your thumb for the sky, you caught the wind, oh yeah, you took a ride. So bright, so bold, you won't get old. Your laughter's calling out somewhere close forever. We'll miss the story you never told. Oh, we'll miss the story you never told forever. And on this last one, and it's really good because my fingers are tired. I've never played for this long before. And I'm playing for too long. So this is our last one, and it's called Paper Tiger, and it's a fun one. Promise. If you knew all the bad I do when your back is turned and your eyes have burned a hole into the sky, would you still call me true? If you knew the reasons I duck and dive from anyone who's ever tried. Would you ever turn me loose? Show me the back of your hat, your dusty tracks, watch your back fade into blue. No, I think you know even what you don't, and you don't mind all the times you've come to find me up to no good, as if you knew I would. It's like you always knew I would. Who are you to know me, the new and old me? All you do is show me something holy. You entertain the fool, you're never cruel. You know all them things I said ain't true, and me, I'm a paper tiger. These teeth won't sing, and you're on to me. So you never hold me back. You let my words crack. You lift the rug and I fetch the broom. Who are you to know me, the new and old me? All you do is hold me. You must be holy. Who are you to know me, the new and old me? All you do is hold me, something holy. We were thick as thieves, like bark to a tree, always changing but never really leaves. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for letting me use all this time, and thank you so much for sharing this stage with me. Tillinghast Mountain Duo is our next act. They are so incredible. They've got a cello, and they've got a lot of personality, and they're going to be so fun. Thank you to Artichoke Music also, and all of you. I'm in love with you.
tune up for a second and stuff. All right, well, we're up here now.
Yeah, you are.
There's no going back. So, and Clara promised personality. I hope I still have much of a personality because I have a bit of a something in my throat. Block the light from, so I put my dime store hat on there. That's a lot better. That's great. I have, oh, and where's my bells? There they are.
All the pieces.
Oh, just for fun. Definitely have a choo-choo in there. So.
Never know when a train comes rolling in.
All righty. Okay, and that might be pretty loud. Thank you. This is going to be about that volume right there. Whatever you need to do back there. This first song is called "Change Is Blowing In." Change is blowing in, leaves dropping like tears in the wind. Stretch a rope from the old oaken limb. Better watch your step, they might just stretch your neck. Gas up the car, got so far to go. Canada or maybe Mexico. The winds of change are blowing me right out of town, but the circus forgot one clown. I don't play video games, I just get high and drive. That's not really true. I'm so full of jive, I wanna get some sleep. I don't wanna go to bed, wanna be enlightened without having to be dead. Can I have it now instead? When I was 17, my brother sailed away, never to return. It's kind of hard to say what did yours truly do, but leave the only world he knew. He went looking for some kind of truth. Traveled far and wide, never 9 to 5. Turned down darkened streets, dangerously free. I was an empty vessel, the world could fill me up. If it tasted good, put it in my cup. What does all of this have anything to do with change blowing in? Leaving town with you, I'll sweep you up to Paris. We will go to the Moulin Rouge for the late night show. But before we go, Thank you very much. Okay, this one's called "The Ties That Bind," and we're sort of starting to go chronologically. That song was a new and a very recent song, and now I'm going back. Well, a lot of these are new, but this one speaks about coming out west from the south. It happens to be that's me, I guess. I mean. So maybe I've sort of jotted down some songs in an order of almost chronologically in a way. So this song was about the time I was moving out this way. It seemed like across Colorado and through Mexico. Young man moved away from the Southland, bound to find the West, looking for himself in the Badlands, playing his cards close to his chest. From Colorado to the Pacific, the western slope quickened his blood. As tears streamed down his face, he knew he'd found his place. Red dirt tears turned northwest mud. You cannot leave behind who you are. You cannot deny who you become. You're in the honor of the horse you rode in on. But when it's time, you gotta let him run. The ties that bind won't come undone. The friend he found was not nostalgia bound, weighed down by some southern crown. They let the ponies free and sowed the golden seed in newfound fertile ground. You cannot leave behind who you are. You cannot deny who you become. There is a tie that binds us to our homes, but some roads you gotta walk alone to remember what you always know. through the hollows of his home. He will never walk alone. For echoed in the hills are memories, whippoorwills, and horses that homeward run. The ties that bind won't come undone. The ties that bind won't come undone. When Tova and I first lived together, it was down in Bingen, and there was a train like not like down in the valley, but like 200 yards away. So we heard it a lot. I mean, and it was very pleasant. It was just far enough that it was pleasant.
Well, you just get used to it. I mean, it was at 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning. You just get used to it, but it's like a regular thing. Nice.
Yeah, and you really do get used to it.
Yeah.
And you start expecting it.
Yeah, kind of gives you comfort, I think.
Remember that night at 3 a.m. I woke up and I was like, where's the whistle? It didn't happen. And that night, something else happened. Remember that?
Oh, do tell.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just made that up right then. So nothing really happened. So,
Okay, anyway, we have another song. This one's sweet. It's called Love Enough, and I've always interpreted the question in different ways. Is your love enough? Don't take offense. It's not asking, are you enough in general in life? It's more like, is love limited? And no, it's not. And if you can imagine in the last refrain, little Shay, our oldest, who's now 19, little Shay was in our album. He was 5 years old singing that with us. Is your love enough?
So on the very last chorus, maybe Justin, you'd be appropriate. You go like, is your love enough? Like little Shay. Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Or can you love some more? Is your love enough? The house is a wreck. I want to clean it up for you. But I caught up on my sleep this morning. Now playing guitar's all it seems I can do. Dog comes out of his resting place, cleans the kitchen floor with his tongue. Our little boy runs through the uncut grass, singing under the blazing sun. Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Or can you love some more? Is your love enough? Your love enough? Oh, your love enough? Or can you love some more? Sat down this morning at the breakfast table. Wrote a letter to my father best I was able. So many things I can't describe to him. I'm hypnotized by government lies. Your patient eyes see me to the end again. But is your love enough? Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Or can you love some more? Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Your love enough, or can you love a little more? You're a spring bird's drink from. You are stoic as a stone wall. Your eyes are quiet and Irish. You say your dreams are small. You are bright as Venus. What do you say is true? I am the wind. You open your door to. But is your love enough? Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Or can you love some more? Is your love enough? Hey, your love enough? Oh, your love enough? Or can you love some more? Played indoors all day, too hot to go outside. Hiding from the world one day, murder, suicide. Little boy tugs at my sleeve. I say not now. I'm listening to the breeze for the holy words God will send to me. Is your love enough? Y'all sing it with us. Is your love enough? Is your love enough? Or can you love some more? Is your love enough? Hey, your love enough? Love enough, or can you love some more? Thank y'all so much. Wow. Well, you know. Okay, the chronological. Oh yeah, I didn't say about the chronological order. The Change song, and then the Ties That Bind, Coming Out West, Love Enough. You know, maybe describing a little bit of early married life and everything. And, you know, the child running around in the yard. And then, time passes and. I've got that loud pick back. Time passes and life is still funky and good and all very fun as all the time. And then we came up with this song. It's called "Still Alive." I was like, let's just, still alive. I'm a man, no more than 25, so alive, so full of pride. I'm going home, back to the countryside, back to where I learned to rope and ride. The light of day will come, no matter where you've run. You might wake in the ruined stash of your father's house of ash. Just try the key, you'll see it was always meant to be. I am a man, no more than 45. Friends all say you're starting to slide, sliding home with a bouquet for my bride. City lights left me blind, left me to die. I'm going home to the countryside where the weather suits my clothes and the crops grow high, where the snow flies at Christmas time and the summer sun reflects in my baby's eyes. still alive, still alive. Your heart was once a lock, you kept time like a clock, but you broke the hand of time. Found a little bird inside. Little bird, show the way through the tears of yesterday. Meet me out on the road, 'cause it's time to go. I'm going home to the countryside, where the sunshine warms my bones and the weeds grow high, where the snow flies at Christmas time and the summer sun reflects in my baby's eyes. Still alive, still alive, I'm still alive, still alive. Oh, thank you. And we're definitely still alive in here. You know.
I'm still married. I don't know how that happened.
Wow. I don't know about that. How did that happen? We're coming up on our. Remember? Oh, wait, I got it written down. We're coming up on our 91st wedding anniversary. Oh, wait, I had the card upside down. Our 16th wedding anniversary is what I meant to say. That really doesn't make sense when you're talking about your own wedding. So. Chainsaw this time. And then moving right along with life, your parents age. I don't know if anybody's noticed that, but people do age in time, and so this song's called "Every Night Needs a Morning." It's pretty much about my mother, you could say. So, every night needs a morning. Every night needs a morning. Train whistle needs to be heard. Are you down in the depths, darling? Can I throw you a hopeful word? Old age is a dusty wind, hawk gliding down a canyon rim, salmon swimming to the birthing stream, moon tugging at her lover in the sea. Geese fly south in the fall. Somehow they hear the call. Little voice inside of you always knows what you ought to do. Like fix your roof before it rains. Hold your tongue if it causing pain. Tend your children as they grow. Chop your wood before it snows. And in the darkness of your room, is there a sliver of the beckoning moon? One day I will open your door to bare walls and an empty floor. 'Cause every night needs a morning. Train whistle needs to be heard. Are you down in the depths, darling? Can I throw you a hopeful word? saw a lady looking for a train. I heard a whippoorwill singing in the rain. The old traveler stopped in her tracks. She knew she was never going back, 'cause once you cross that great divide, your heart sings with the mountainside. Edelweiss will bloom in you as you follow in the fairy in the moon, 'cause every night has a morning. Train whistle can still be heard. I was down in the depths, darling, till you threw me your hopeful word. Oh, oh, thank you all very, very much. Orion, I guess that's one not a good introduction. That was before we ever met. Stepping back to Arkansas, where I spent a lot of time growing up. This one.
It's okay to have a song that's not about me. This one is definitely not about me.
Wait, you know, I've played that one here. I've played that one here. We got the slide guitar. Sorry, we're not going to do a run.
Oh, okay.
We've played.
That's a good
I'm
one,
sorry.
though.
We're going to play something else. I wrote this one outside the police station. Really and truly, saw Tova walking up from the police station, and but it's not what you think. I was sitting on the police station lawn, and she came walking up, and the wind was blowing, and she had a gray skirt on, and really that was kind of fun. The whole song just came right like that, and I just started singing it, and then went home and sort of fleshed out the words. But that was it. To see my girl walking up to me through the wind and the blowing leaves. To see my girl walking up to me. She got her gray skirt on and a little shoe. She's looking at me, smiling too. Brother, everything she says is true. Brother, I'd like to call, maybe meet in Arkansas, and talk about everything we ever saw. But heaven, don't take my calls. visit me in my dreams. We'll sit out on a swing. I never talk too much to anyone but her, but I tell you everything, and you'd understand, and with me you would sing. To see my girl walking up to me through the wind and in memory, to see my girl walking up to me, to see my girl walking up to me. I haven't brought that other guitar, and we also have a collection of banjos that I'd like to play, but maybe just breaking in one more instrument at a time. The slide, and bring the banjo back maybe next time or something. Tova plays what's that giant thing? It's like a giant, like a, no, I'm just. She plays some fiddle as well. Well, let's bring it back to the modern world right now. This is another song I just wrote a little while ago, and it's called Shoot Out the Lights, and it's about all the satellites and everything up in the sky. I'm going to pick up the pace quite a bit on this one. Let's see what happens. They couldn't hear that. And then after this, you want to go grab a bite to eat or something like that? Oh, excuse. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, there. For the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. For the pride of the moon, I would put up a fight. For the black to come back, I'd tear down the satellites. And for the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. Driving to work used to be my quiet time. I'd watch the white lines in the country roll by. My ideas could ramble like clouds in the sky. Now that I am tied to a cell phone line, like an old hillbilly in a world gone wrong. City folks moving, but they can't hear the song. Power goes out, but the land still sings on. Wires are weak, rocks are strong. For the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. For the pride of the moon, I would put up a fight. For the black to come back, I'd tear down the satellites. And for the dark of the night, I would shoot out the lights. Hard to hear quiet in a world of noises. Hard to find truth in an ocean of voices, the machine in the corner of everyone's room. Some say it's our savior, some say I doom. Yesterday I had a bad dream. We were tearing down a one-way street. You were staring at a screen. Do you see the cliff coming? Do you even care? Leave the ground running, wheels spinning in the air. The farms and fields are quiet now. Children grown up, all moved out. But down by the creek, there's one who remains. He lives in the trees, and the wind is his name. He runs with the wolves, and truth is his name. He sleeps on the earth, and now is his name. Thank you. When I was a kid, we actually did that. It was a prophesied the song. My brother had a big old pellet gun pistol, like these giant ones that you cock. And when you were 9 years old, you always get your fingers crushed. And but we were little hooligans. We grew up in a college town in the Southeast, and we'd go out sometimes at night dressed in our ninja outfits and literally go underneath street lights and like shoot them out. I was bad back then, right? But it's what I mean. I'm being very modest. That was the least of what we did. Let's see. Oh, let's sing One More Night. I was gonna sing Appreciate You, but let's sing One More Night. This could be about your parent or your mom or your dad or somebody that, when they're moving on, sometimes you just want one more night. You just want to, don't have to do anything special, because at that point, you're not going to do much special, I don't think, not unusual at least. Give me one more night. Moon don't have to shine bright. It's alright if we just watch TV. As long as I'm with you, the moon will shine true blue on our journey down the river to the sea. I wanna go home with you, but I can't. So soon. You have bloomed. I am young. Flowers need the sun. When I was a seed, you filled my every need. Now I've added to our family tree. Sapling to an oak, strong wood to build a boat on our journey down the river to the sea. I wanna go home. It's with you. But I can't. So soon. We have bloomed. You have bloomed. We are young. Flowers need the sun. So I hope you stay all night and let me hold you tight as you turn into the mystery. Rising from the pond into the great beyond, you're our sailor on the uncharted sea. I wanna go home with you, but I can't. So soon. You have bloomed. My children are young. My flowers need your sun. I wanna go home with you, but I can't so soon. You have bloomed, my children are young. Little Johnny needs your son. My children are young. My flowers need your sun. My flowers need your sun. Kind of bungled the words there. Because and at the end, it's kind of a little play on, y'all might have caught on to that, but it really is about my mother, really. So at the end, my children need your son. You get it? You know, first the flowers need, oh yeah. And then maybe two songs. Let's play Regret, Sickness, and Sorrow. Okay, we're gonna play two more songs, and I left out one version, one episode that a lot of us went through. It was the COVID pandemic. So this song is my COVID song, I guess you could say. We have a yurt on our property, and whenever anybody got COVID, you could go stay down in the yurt. Not whenever. I mean, I got it one time. So anyway, this is a very yeah. Oh, we didn't get it that much.
I got it twice. How about you all? Everyone's got their COVID stories. I remember Shay when he was in high school, like sitting outside the back door on a 3-foot snowbank. He was sleeping in the yurt too because of COVID, but he'd come fetch his food at the back door. So sad. Oh.
He was in the campers.
Yeah, maybe he was in the cabin.
We love little small dwellings, so our place is like dotted with these little campers, teepees, you know, you name it. We got a lot of dogs.
Lots of room for guests.
Tova always throws that in right at the end of some show. It's like, no, I mean, no. Anyway, this is kind of a silly song. It's a very silly song. It's called Regret, Sickness, and Sorrow. Regret, Sickness, and Sorrow. And it starts out very pitiful. It's not about me. It's just in general. But I mean, I'm almost embarrassed to sing the first line. It says, nobody pays attention to me till I'm falling over the edge. Anyway, so we're going to sing it, though. And we got two more. We're going to play this one, then we're going to play Appreciate You. So, let's see how this goes. Nobody pays attention to me until I'm falling over the edge. I've spent many nights camped out on this little ledge, and now I've reached the end. I finally see the steps of what went wrong. Never knew the words until I sang this farewell song. Regret, sickness, and sorrow, leave me tonight. There's always tomorrow. Let me go, don't you know I'll be at your back door first thing when you wake up tomorrow. I can't do without you, it's true. My life is meaningless unless I have you. I regret what I don't know, and I'm sick of sorrow, but you know I'll embrace you tomorrow. Regret, sickness, and sorrow, leave me tonight. There's always tomorrow. Let me go, don't you know I'll be at your back door first thing when you wake up tomorrow. First thing when you wake up tomorrow. This is a very sad song. Regret. Okay. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks, Artichoke. Thanks, Shelley. Thanks for being here. Everybody, exactly. And we're going to leave y'all with one called Appreciate You. It's not really a train song, but...
For good measure. Yeah.
I woke up at the break of dawn with nothing but my suntan on. Stranger coughing in the next room makes me feel blue. I'm packing my bags, headed for a different point of view. Somewhere out there the North Star shines. I'm going home, but I'm taking my time. I'm gonna see my grandma. You come too. I live long enough, baby, to appreciate you. I was in jail, you granted me a pardon. With the best of our seeds, we planted a garden. And from those little cells, the whole world grew. Vines run wild, touched by your morning dew. Love you like old days gone by, like a dragonfly in a summer sky, like a kid in a creek, whole world fresh and new. No matter how dark, you always see us through. Sometimes the words are hard to find. Friends knocking at the door, now they're saying goodbye. Everybody's gone now, it's just us two. I live long enough, baby, to appreciate you. I live long enough, baby, to appreciate you. Thanks to Clara. Thanks to Shelley. Thanks to Artichoke Sound. And you guys are great. Thank you so much. Okay, we will see y'all soon. Everybody have a pleasant evening.